Hey everybody, my name is Colin Stewart. I'm the co-founder, CEO here at Predictable Revenue. Here to talk to you a little bit about who our services are a good fit for, what you can expect, what some of the things that we do. So I'll start with who's the best fit for our service offering. We generally work with a lot of startups, and I'd say our sweet spot is that kind of, you know, founders trying to build their first go-to-market channel. Our specialty is sales development. We do a multi-channel sales development. So, cold calling, cold email, cold LinkedIn. I think my personal favorite is like helping founders with those first, building that first customer acquisition channel outside of referral, word of mouth, their network kind of thing. So just because those are my favorites, that doesn't mean those are the only ones that we do. We have a wide range of customers in a variety of different industries, largely in tech, but we definitely do have some that are outside. One of the reasons why you may want to consider us over a competitor is, I think there's a couple of reasons. One, we do fractional SDRs. So we help get the cost down while still maintaining a heavy and a good investment in tech and tools. And the second reason is that kind of tech and tools piece. We're pretty good with a tool called Clay, and we use that to sort the accounts that we're going to reach out to, find a little, I hate saying the intent word, but trying to build our own intent internally just as a way of sorting. Hey, you could go from a huge list of accounts all the way down to a really small list of accounts. So we're pretty good with stuff like that. Who's not a great fit for us? If you don't have a strong differentiator, if you're selling a commoditized service, those are the generic ones that are just really hard to sell, really hard to get meetings for. And so if you're struggling and you're thinking that sales development, cold call and cold email is going to be, the solution for you, it's probably not. The solution is probably finding a way to differentiate and finding a way to help that and find that niche. So if you're open to niching down and allowing us to work with you on finding that niche, great. If you want us to just kind of wash, rinse, repeat and kind of go after a big generic market where, we don't have real strong data on this is why they're a good fit or not, then we're probably not the best fit. What are the components of the service offering? We're Apollo, Orem, Clay based. We use a bunch of other tools, but we're predominantly dialing, cold emailing, and using LinkedIn. We do a scaled approach. So we use Orem to get a bunch of dials in, but we also can kind of change gears a little bit and do a more personalized approach if that's a better fit for the customers that you're trying to reach. We do a mix of like hand building lists and volume building lists. Our sequences are generally independently ran. So we'll do an independent cold call sequence. We'll do an independent cold email sequence. We find that this compared to, say, trying to do a multi-threaded produces much better results, unless you're doing a very personalized approach, in which case the triple touches work better. So it's all about kind of choosing the right tool set or the right kind of sales development style for the right customer. But generally what we're really good at is the volume plus volume, volume email plus volume cold. How do we keep clients informed? We do weekly check-ins with your account strategist, and we do a monthly check-in with our director of strategy. I've talked about the platforms. Our people are half-time on the accounts. We do have a full-time offering. It's kind of hidden. You got to work with us for a little bit because it's a little bit more involved. We'll use our resources. Our team's based in Mexico, and so we can help build up a team based in Mexico for you. But that's not where we like to start. We want to prove it out on the scaled model. And then once you see success, we'll roll it out from there. Our SDRs are supported by an SDR manager, an account strategist, and what do we call them? A sales enablement person who's basically responsible for training and coaching and onboarding and stuff like that. From expectations, what we typically look at is 3 months to ramp. I like to think about the engagements in quarters. First 3 months is ramping. Our goal is to ramp to 2 meetings a week. This can go up or down based on who you're going after. If you're a super commoditized product into a fairly established industry, that number is going to be lower. If you're going after enterprise, that number is going to be lower. If you've got a wide open market and extreme product market fit, we've seen it be higher before. We've seen it be much, much higher, but I hesitate to mention that in a video like this because, anybody could be watching. So that's the general results in the first 90 days. Generally, first quarter, we're going to ramp to 2 meetings a week, 8 meetings a month, roughly, give or take kind of 30%. And then the second meeting or the second quarter is generally where we start to see some of those deals progressing into pipeline. And depending on the length of your sales cycle, maybe closed one. And then Q3 is generally where Q3, Q4 is when we start to see closed ones coming in, and then a little bit more predictability coming to the revenue. So if that sounds interesting, hit us up. My name's Colin. I'm the founder here. You can talk to one of our AEs. You can talk to myself. I'm on LinkedIn. You can also click a button and book some time with us. Great to meet you. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.